Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online Romulan Faction. This is Brent Justice, a.k.a. the Doctor, and we are here on New Romulus, our headquarters. In the last video, we've met some Borg and leveled up to Sub-Commander 20. What that means is we now get to do our promotion to Sub-Commander. If you click this button here, you can see all the rank levels that there are. And at 20, we become a Romulan Sub-Commander. We get a new ship. We get a new trait slot and permission to buy next rank of ships. So in this video, I told you guys I was going to go through and this time actually record upgrading my ship and my characters for level 20, which now allows me to equip Mark 6 up to Mark 6 level gear instead of Mark 4 that I was using before. So I'm going to go through the entire upgrade process on video and try to explain the reasons why I'm choosing certain powers I'm choosing and so forth. And yeah, we'll go from there. It says report. First of all, I am at the Romulan command because you have to actually physically come here to do the promotion mission, which is report to Admiral Karek's office. So you actually need to go to his office physically, and then after the promotion, that is when you get the free ship token to get your next ship at level 20. See that little sound there? It just lets me know I'm in the right area. So here we go. Here's Karek, and I don't think we've ever talking. What's he doing? Okay, I had to take a moment there. I don't know if he put his palm to his face. Okay, I was gonna say maybe he did it because I stood on his desk, but apparently he is a palm to the face kind of guy. So that's funny. Anyway, talk to Admiral Karek. Promotion, Sub-Commander. Congratulations, Sub-Commander. You have shown the resolve and initiative that are the hallmarks of a great Romulan. Well, thank you. In light of your contributions, I'm authorizing a new starship for you. I know you'll do great things with a more powerful vessel. Speak to the ship requisitions officer to requisition a new starship. You can reach ship requisitions by using the turbo lift from the rotunda to the shuttle bay. Gold members, you've earned a retraining token that you can use to change the distribution of your skill points. Visit the skill trainer. So we also have a chance to reskill if we don't like where we've put our skill points so far, but we're so early in the game still at level 20 that I am just fine with where my skills are. But I get a free costume change and a respect token. So, but it's nice, and these respect tokens they stack. So basically, you'll keep getting one at every rank. Just keep them because at end game you may find that you don't like what you've chosen, and you'll have a couple of options or a couple of chances, more than a couple, to change your skills without having to spend any C-store money. So that's good. Okay. It actually wants us to go to the rotunda to finish this promotion mission, and the whole reason for this I'm seeing right now, because you could do this on our space dock, you could do this on the flotilla, but the whole reason for this is just to show you where everything is at the Romulan base here. And a lot of these missions are like that. They're literally just so that you know where the stuff is at, and so that you know it's there. So we need to speak with the ship requisitions officer, which is, of course, I got no idea who. They don't give you a name. That's shuttle information. That's a console. That's ship equipment. That's got to be dilithium ship equipment down here. Yes, there's the ship selector. Well, we need ship requisition. Ship and shuttle requisitions. Here we go. This lady right here. Speak to her. And then that should make this go away when we click that and click continue. There we go. Now the mission is actually resolved. Now at this point we can back off, and you could go somewhere else to do everything. You could go to the flotilla. You can go to Earth Space Dock, or I guess if you've aligned with Federation, you can go to Earth Space Dock. or if you've aligned with KDF, you can go to Kronos. But we can also do everything right here from the command center. We just have to remember where everything's at. Okay, now I did purchase the Legacy of Romulus pack. That means I get the C-Store ship at this level, but I don't know what it's called. So I'm going to go ahead and look in the Ship and Shuttle Requisitions store. And let's browse selection and let's see what you would get if you didn't purchase the pack, and then what you would get if you did, and compare them, because I always like doing that. So first of all, let's just suss out Sub Commander. We're just looking at Sub Commander. We are definitely past Centurion. Now tick off escorts, cruisers, science vessels, small craft, and other, because that's all Federation stuff. We want just Warbird. That's the Romulan stuff. Now Centurion is where we were at, and of course this is what the game gives you by default, is the Delan Warbird, and we had the C-Store version, which is the Dael Warbird. Dael, however you pronounce it. That's the Warbird we were flying right there. Now it's time to hit the next one, which is Sub Commander. And this brings up one of my most favorite ships of the Romulan side, besides the Daerdex, which obviously everyone, you have to fly a Daerdex. But the Mogai. The Mogai is the ship I have been waiting to fly in this game. If you look at it straight on, look at that profile. This is the Mogai Heavy Warbird, the default one you get with the game, so you don't have to buy this. This is what you get at level 20. Look at that profile. Is that not slick? I mean, I know that you don't need aerodynamics in space, right? But is this not an aerodynamically looking just beauty of a ship? That profile, it is a warbird. It is a raptor. It's some kind of bird really flying. I mean, it's got a beak, it's got the wings. I mean, it is a bird. And man, it looks awesome. I have always been impressed with the Mogai design, and I cannot wait to fly this ship. This is going to be really exciting. One of my more favorite ships in the game anyway. Okay, so the regular Mogai, of course, looks just like this. The Mogai Heavy Warbird was a powerful ship utilized by the Romulan Star Empire toward the end of the 24th century. The Mogai has an average turn rate and impulse speed, but carries more weapons than the Delan and has significantly increased hull strength. The Mogai Heavy Warbird is equipped with a Romulan battle cloaking device. The cloaking device can be used in combat, but your weapons, yes, we know that. So the Mogai, the one that comes with the game, got plus 10 weapons to plus 10 weapon subsystems, plus 5 engine. Interesting, it gives a little extra power to engines, but hey, it helps you move better. It can load cannons, and I told you that we've been using beams for a while, and at level 20 I was going to start using cannons. Ultimately, that's where I want to end up with whatever I fly at endgame, because cannons are just up in this game. No ways around it. Cannons are up. Beams are very unbalanced in this game. You're going to do a lot more damage with cannons, and you're going to have a lot more fun with cannons. That's just the way the game is right now. I don't like it per se. I wish beams were more powerful in line with cannons, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so we will do cannons. This has a Singularity Warp Core, Romulan Battle Cloak. Now we get new Singularity abilities apparently with each ship. We've already had the Quantum Absorption and the Plasma Shockwave. We're used to those. But now we're going to get a new ability called Warp Shadows. That is interesting. I have no idea what it does, but we're going to get it. And what does this say? 40 base power for all subsystems. I'll take it. Really nice. Alright, now it does have a large crew. I didn't realize this till just now. It's got 900 crew. That's right in line with what the Enterprise crew, I mean, they pretty much had about 1,000 people on board. It can hold more, the Enterprise. I'm talking about the Enterprise D, the one from the Next Generation. It could actually hold more than 1,000, but at a given time they had about 1,000 people on board. And this has 900. I didn't realize that there were that many people on this one ship. I didn't realize it was that big. So that's interesting to me. Four weapons, 2 aft, So I guess, you know, we don't. I prefer, if I'm going to use cannons, to have at least four weapons, so I can have 3 of them be the cannons and 1 the torpedo. But we can deal with 3. We can deal. We'll have 1 be a torpedo, and then the other 2, I may just use dual cannons until I get the next ship, which may have 4 forward weapons. That'll give me more rapid fire, at least, instead of 2 dual heavies. Just do 2 dual cannons. I could try that. Can always upgrade if I need to anyway. Of course, turrets in the back. Base hull of 22,000, shield modifier of 1, so I mean, it doesn't really have a extra shield modifier. Base turn 14 and device slots 3. It has 1 ensign science, 1 lieutenant science, 1 lieutenant engineering, and 1 lieutenant commander tactical. So it's a little heavier on the science, although it does have a lieutenant commander tactical. That's going to be really helpful. But yeah, it's got that extra ensign science, so it allows you to be an extra tad sciencey, or have some science power. Okay, so that's what you get in the game. Now let's compare it to what you get in the C-Store, which is the version I'm going to fly. Of course, you can customize the look of it and make it look like the, you know, the regular Warbird. The one I'm going to fly is called the Valdore Heavy Warbird. Technically not the Mogai, but that still looks incredible. Does that not? Let's look at the profile on that. Looking straight at it. Yeah, that's pretty sick looking right there. Of course, you could make it look like the Mogai if you want, so, you know, either way. I really do like the Mogai look. But anyway, now let's compare what we got here. I'm just going to go back and forth and see if I can see any differences. So far, I noticed all this stuff down here is the same. 3, 4 weapons, 2 aft, 22,000 hull, 1 modifier, base crew 900, base turn 14, and device slots 3. That is the exact same as the Mogai. So all this is the same. But let's look at console slots. Aha. So console slots, we have 1 engineering console. That's not a lot for engineering, is it? You would think you would have more, but 1 engineering, 2 tactical, 2 science on the Mogai, the one that comes with the game. Now this one, the Valdore, adds 1 more tactical. So it allows you to add another tactical console, giving you more power with your cannons or beams or whatever you're firing. So basically, you can do more damage with the Valdore than you can with the Mogai, simply because you can equip 3 tactical consoles to buff the energy type. So that's where the betterness of that ship comes from. Just allows you to buff your energy damage more. And also, it is going to provide a Lieutenant Universal Station. So you also get to swing your ship either more tactical heavy, more engineering heavy, or you could even do another science if you were really science heavy. Now remember, we are playing a science character, and I do want to utilize science abilities, so I am actually thankful for that extra science. And it looks like the Romulans themselves are geared a little bit more toward the science end of things. But this Lieutenant Universal, I'm not quite sure what I'll use it for yet. This is only an ensign engineering. I may use it as another engineering to give me some more Heelys and engineering abilities to buff my ship in battle, because I think I'll have plenty of tactical for right now, but we will find out when I equip this darn thing. Now let's read just a little bit about it. The Valdore Heavy Warbird is an upgraded Mogai Heavy Warbird. The Valdore takes its name from the IRW Valdore, the powerful vessel utilized by Commander Donatra in the battle against the Scimitar toward the end of the 24th century. The Valdore played a key role in the engagement, allowing the Romulan forces and their unlikely allies in the USS Enterprise to triumph in the battle. I just lost my place. There we go. Like the Mogai, the Valdore has an average turn rate and impulse speed, but carries heavy firepower and has high hull integrity and shields compared to earlier ship classes. Well, it's got the same shield modifier and same base hull, so unless it's got more power to those, I'm not sure. The Valdore Heavy Warbird is equipped with the Romulan Battle Cloak, yes, of course. The ship comes with a universal shield absorption frequency generator. This console modulates. Now, of course, unique to C-Store ships, it has a unique console. This console modulates the EM frequency of all your energy weapons, sometimes causing your target's shield to bleed back via the beam to your ship. When this effect occurs, the console regenerates your shield proportionate to the damage you dealt to your target. Ooh, so it's like a shield healing ability, basically. You do damage to the enemy and that'll heal your shields in the process. Very cool. So plus 10 to weapon systems and plus 5 to engine. That's the same as the Mogai. Can load cannons. Now here's the unique part. Console universal shield absorption frequency generator. This, and then of course they both have singularity warp core, battle cloak, and they both have these same singularity abilities. So what's different about this ship? 3 things. Extra tactical console, the Lieutenant Universal Station, and the unique shield absorption frequency generator console, which I guess really takes up one of those slots that you're getting. That's why they give you an extra slot anyway, because the console's taking up one of those slots. So really, you're the same console layout as the Mogai in that sense. And so that's the 3 things that are different about it. So we will definitely fly it. I need to, hold on 1 second, I need to look here. Yes, my ships, I should have it. Special, yes, there it is. Special requisition pack, Valdore Heavy Warbird. I have to actually unpack it. Use. So there it is. And done. Okay, now I actually have it, but I don't have it. Let me just move all this stuff. This is all the stuff I usually do off camera, but hey, I told you guys I'm gonna record it all for you. So sit back. It could be a while, but I like to organize my tray here, my inventory, because yeah, it can start piling up, and you get more slots as you level up. See, this torpedo I'm probably going to sell. I don't need it. I'm going to sell all that stuff. Okay. Alright. I actually want to sell this stuff before I go do the other stuff. Let's see if I can sell to this vendor right here. Will you buy my crap? Thank you. Go away. Go. Sell, 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 sell. Alright, we'll keep those turrets. Now let's get rid of these darn tribbles. I must have left some food and tribbles in there. Now I have more space in my inventory. Hooray for that. Now it is time to remove all the equipment off of this ship. No, that stays. Okay, I've got to get all this junk off of here, off my old ship. Let's rename it, because I'm going to name all my ships Eye of Harmony. We'll rename this one DHAL. Hooray. Okay, now we can go get rid of this ship and select my other one as primary. So, come here, ship selector, and our new one, there she is, the Valdore. She's called the Tyrannosaurus. Sounds like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright, starships ready, starship. Hooray. Let's just get out of the way here. Now let's hit you and let's look at what we got here. First of all, let's rename this Eye of Harmony. Now, see if there is a ship customizer. I mean yes, customized starship. So here is the Valdore and what it looks like. Of course, we could make it look like a Mogai. And I'm really torn between which one to make it look like, because I really like the looks of the Mogai, to be honest with you. Even though it's not a Mogai, I mean it's an upgraded Mogai, but we can make it look like one. I just really like that design a lot. See, what I like about it is because it's got this like space in between there, and you can see through it. I don't know, it just appeals to me. I think I'm going to keep the look of the Mogai for right now, because it just looks awesome. And we can change our type. Well, that's an interesting, oh, it's Reman. Well, I'm not a Reman. A Reman can rock that look, but I'm not a Reman. Let's look at Romulan types. Ooh, I do not like brown, I can tell you that. I really like that look, even though it's Reman. I kind of like that look a lot. Well, we'll do a Romulan, but not brown. I guess the darker green. Yeah, we'll go with that for right now. I may change it later. I can, in fact, I probably will, you know, fly it a little bit looking like this and then change it a little bit later on. Why the heck not? Know what I'm saying? May even go to the Reman look. I don't know. Actually, I'm just going to stick with that. Heck, I like that a lot. Look at that blue window there. Okay, yeah, this is much better look for it. It's got blue. See, it's got, the Romulan has like green engines, but I change it to the Reman and look at that, it's blue. That's green engine, but that's blue. That is so unique. Yeah, I'm sticking with that color. Oh yeah, that's the one right there. That looks so BA. This is gonna kick butt, and I can't even tell you how awesome it looks. Of course, all we got's the standard bridge. Can't really do anything with that. Can mix and match parts actually, which is interesting, like the head. But that don't go together with that. The hull. The nacelles. Nacelles are one thing that sometimes I do change, because sometimes different nacelles look better. Those are cool. Let's see, the other one is the Valdore. It's got a bigger nacelle. Like I said, guys, just be patient. This is what takes me a long time off camera sometimes, because I really like to customize my characters. But at this time I wanted to show you all of it, so. Alright, I guess the Mogai nacelles look better on that. The neck. We could have a short neck on it. That's actually not too bad looking with the short neck. And the wings. Oh gosh, love the Mogai wings a lot better. Yeah, those Valdore wings. Takes away the whole point of what I wanted here. Yeah, we'll just leave it all Mogai. Yep, let's just leave it all like that. Okay, purchase. Go. Thank you. Okay. Now we can customize what we want on the starting ship, and for that I'm going to go to the exchange. I think we're done down here. Lobby, please. And are you an exchange? No, you're a bank. Are you an exchange? Yes, you are. Okay, now let's see what we got. Okie dokie. This is going to be fun. We've got plasma beam. Do not want. Actually, none of this stuff do I want. Let's just get rid of everything. Go away everything, and we'll upgrade everything. Alright. The Harpang is not a bad torpedo. I want to look at my stations. What I would get is, I need to retrain, but what I will get is like cannon rapid fire. I'm trying to think this out. Cannon rapid fire 2 here, and then torpedo high yield 1, I guess. Let's go to a. This is my brain. This is my thought process. This is my thinking. This is my thinking process. It's all trial and error. The Harpang was good, but now it's only a Mark IV. We'll keep it just in case, but I don't think we'll use it right now. Obviously, I want my devices that are unique. Everything else, I think I can upgrade. Oh yeah, the paratronic shield. But it's only a Mark IV. I'd have to replace the, replay that mission, but I don't want to right now, so we'll just take the Mark IV. The paratronic's going to be better than anything anyways, better than the covariant shield. So we'll keep with the paratronic. What else did I have? Oh yeah, the efficient impulse engines. We'll keep those too, because those were awesome. And then the singularity. We'll see how much it costs to upgrade that. The Tal Shiar Tachyon deflector array, that was a cool reward. We'll keep that on there. Even though it's a couple of levels behind, that's okay. They'll still be good enough for right now. And we'll look at upgrading the Singularity Core. Exchange button, please. Let's put in Singularity Core, ship equipment, ship Singularity Core, field stabilizing, Mark 6. I like the field stabilizing for the extra shield power. Let's go ahead and look at an uncommon one. Field stabilizing Mark 6, the cheapest uncommon is 73,000. That's kind of pricey though. What's GG? Starship Graviton Generators improves knock, repel, and slow. No, what's Sing A again? I forgot. Increases your singularity charge. I did like having a fast charge to my singularity. How much are the common ones? Oh wow, that's really cheap. Oh, but that's Mark 7. I cannot equip a Mark 7. I need only up to Mark 6. There's a Mark 6, 25,000. Well, that's a lot cheaper just to have a common one. Because I'm going to keep upgrading all this stuff. I do want to save my energy credits. I don't want to keep but what's the point? What's the difference between a Mark IV and a Mark 6? Plus 5 and 15 to shield power. So where's the 6? So that's the same. It's all the same. I mean, the stats are the same, so what's the difference between the Mark IV and the Mark 6? The maximum warp factor, I guess? Well, I can deal with the slow warp factor. Yeah, I'll just save some money right now and not even worry about upgrading the Singularity yet. Maybe at the next level, when I get to level 30. Then we can upgrade to Mark 8 stuff. Yeah, we'll just keep all that. Even though it's Mark 4 stuff and I can do Mark 6, this is all pretty good stuff I already had, actually, so it'll work. It'll work. But I do need the better weapons. Okay, so ship weapons, and let's look at sub-commander now is what I am, and let's go ahead and look at uncommon, and let's look at plasma. Plasma dual cannon, Mark 6. Oh, there are no Mark 6 cannons. There's Mark 5, but no Mark 6, huh? Wow, no Mark 6 uncommon. How about rare? Wow, no Mark 6 rares either. I'm surprised about that. Any very rares just to check it out? No. Wow, so there are no Mark 6 dual cannons at all. Well, that's just disturbing. Wow, okay. And I don't want to do dual heavy simply because I only have 2 slots right now. Yeah, we'll just do dual cannon for right now, and I guess we'll just do Mark 5. Let's see if there are any rares, how much those cost. No rares. Any uncommons? Well, I know there was... I just saw uncommons, didn't I? Yes. Oh, it's cannon. I know why it wasn't. Y'all are probably shaking your head right now with your butt clenched so tight at that one. I forgot the S in cannons. That's why it wasn't finding them. Let's look at rare now. There they are, Mark 6. Of course there's Mark 6. Gosh, y'all must have really have a bleeding rectum by now. Oh, that's pretty cheap. I can get 2 uncommons. I'd like to have them with accuracy. That's getting expensive though. ACC 30,000 and 35,000. Ooh, that's expensive. But I can carry them over to the next level when I get to 30. Yeah. And that'll be really nice. Now we need plasma turrets. Marks, that's cheap. 2 Mark 6 uncommons, 5,000, 10,000. Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting. And now we need a plasma torpedo. And I can sell all this stuff. That'll get me a little bit more EC too. Selling this stuff back. Plasma torpedo. Mark 6. What would accuracy cost me? Launcher, Mark 6, ACC. Whoa, gosh, no. Screw that. Yeah, we'll just do that. Works fine for me. There we go. Hey, that's a good weapon layout for right now, don't you think? Don't you think? I think. Alright, we get 1 engineering console, and I know what it has to be. It has to be an EPS. Ship console, engineering, EPS. EP6, that is cheap. I'll take it. Hooray. Now, science consoles. Huh. Too early in the game for me to get my shield capacity ones. Did I have any before? That's tactical. Oh, I did. I had 1. Resist, shield drain, and energy drain. Meh. I don't even know what science consoles there are. Well, they're definitely not EPS science consoles. I don't know what to get yet because I don't have my powers set. Until I get my science powers set. Who is going to be my science? Satra, you'll be science, and I guess you will be my second science person. I don't have many offensive science powers abilities slots yet. Who's going to be my engineer? Veril. And then universal, I guess that can be 6 of 9. So for right now, it looks like I'm going to have more tactical powers than anything. Well, that's good. That's good. I can definitely deal with that. Only one engineering power, though, worries me. I need another engineer, but I don't have another engineer yet. I don't want to spend money on one right now. So what science stuff? Improves exotic damage, which is good. I'm going to be using those abilities. Feedback pulse, Tychon's Rift, Photonic Shockwave, Gravity Well, Aceton Beam. I mean, a ton of stuff. I just don't know what I'm going to use yet. So I need to look at the skill trainer first before I decide what console I'm going to use to buff what power I'm going to get. So I need to figure that out first. Okay, so I will wait on that. And now for tactical consoles, see, one slot's taken up by the universal, by the frequency generator that comes with the thing. So I've only got 2 slots for plasma. Let's is it the ambi plasma is plasma only projectile. What's the other one called? Plasma infuser. Yeah, that's it. Plasma energy weapon damage. Kind of expensive for 2 of them, and that's even a Mark 5. Let's try this. Console, tactical, plasma infuser Mark 6. Wow, that can get expensive. What about just common Mark 6? Whoa, why are those more expensive than the uncommon ones? Somebody needs to, whoever put these up here, look, these are 100,000 you've got these selling for, Mark 6 commons, and uncommons are down here at 47,000. Yeah, you need to look at that. Okay, well, let's just look at Mark 5 then. Even those are expensive. Common Mark 5? Wow, those are expensive too. I'm not liking how expensive these are. I don't want to spend all that money. Well, so here's what we'll do then. We'll just take one Mark 6 of these, and then we'll do the other one will be the plasma projectile for right now. Plasma projectile weapon damage, that's 5. That's Mark 6. There it is. It's only 20,000 for that one. So now, oops, now I can have one that buffs the plasma energy damage and one for the plasma projectile damage. Okay, well that balances it out then. That's better. I'll wait on the science console until I figure out what powers I'm going to be using on the science side. Alright, now we got my station set, but I need to figure out what I want their powers to be. I need the trainer. And I need to sell this stuff. Where is the trainer? Because I do not know. Bridge officer trainer, where are you? Are you in here? No, you are the DOF system. Talk to Bridge. Oh, there you are. Bridge officer trainer. Hooray! Okay. First of all, let's see if I don't have anything I can train yet. Okay, so I can't train anything yet. Alright, let's look at my tactical, because I'm going to have a lot of... Now, Tovan, you need to be upgraded. Tovan Cav. Promote. There we go. Now everybody is at the max power for space. Alright, oh, you have torpedo spread 3, Tovan. Oh, I didn't know that. What skills do you have, Tovan? Oh, you got cannon rapid fire 3. You are going to be an awesome bridge officer for cannons. So Tovan Cav, I can just tell you right now, he is going to remain my primary tactical officer for space, because when I am able to have the power, the ability here, the sub-commander ability for him, and I have a ship that has that slot, he's going to have cannon rapid fire 3, and he's going to have torpedo spread 3. I would rather that be torpedo high yield 3 than spread 3, but I'll take it. It's a level 3 tier 3 ability. He's got 2 tier 3 abilities, so freaking awesome. So we'll keep torpedo spread 3 on you. Now I'm gonna have to retrain him right now to a lower rapid fire in this area, because that's all that I can use right now. So let's filter tactical space. The lieutenant. Let's see, I bet we can do, well, all we can do is cannon rapid fire 1, but at least I'll have it right now, and I can use it. Of course, I can, change his power to anything later on. So this is Tovin. You are now trained in rapid fire 1, and in fact, I'm just going to make this be Tactical Team 1, Tovin, yeah. Now what I'll do with the other dude, because now he's got a lieutenant position, he's 6 of 9, he is going to do torpedo high yield 2. So I will be able to do torpedo high yield 2 right now. And so 6 of 9, you will do high yield 2, and then I've got 2 tactical team 1s. Let's see what we can make you in sub-lieutenant. Let's see, I got no beams, that won't help. We can do torpedo spread for right now, because he doesn't have access to that, or does he? No, wait a minute, does Tovin have Kev? Yeah, wait a minute, stations, yeah, he's got torpedo spread. So I have torpedo spread, I have cannon rapid fire, and I have torpedo high yield. I would like to have cannon scatter volley, but that is not at this level, that is at lieutenant. Well, that's okay, then well, do I keep high yield 2, or do I change that to a cannon spread, and then I can do high yield 1? I mean, we are low level right now, so it really won't matter too much. So let's go ahead and put high yield 1 on 6 of 9 in his sub-lieutenant power, and then this power, let's do cannon scatter volley. Now then I'll have both, it'll just be cannon scatter volley 1, but it's at least I have all 4 of the powers that I want for my tactical side. 6 of 9, good. So I will explain here what I've done now that I've done all this. Basically, there's 4 main powers that I want when I'm flying with cannons and torpedoes. There's two cannon abilities and 2 torpedo abilities that are a must-have for me. The 2 cannon abilities is cannon rapid fire and cannon scatter volley. Rapid fire makes your cannons go pew 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 really fast, and does a lot of damage. And then cannon scatter volley makes your cannons spread out in a wide spread, and I use that when you have like a lot of ships in front of you and you want to do a lot of damage to a lot of ships at once. Use your scatter volley. You want to do damage to just one ship once and take like down their shields completely. That's rapid fire. So I like to have both of those cannon abilities with cannons. And now with torpedoes, the 2 abilities I like to have is torpedo high yield and torpedo spread. Torpedo high yield, same thing with like rapid fire. It will either do, depending on the type of torpedo you use now, it'll either do a series of torpedoes, like with quantum torpedoes, it'll fire off like 4 or 5 quantum torpedoes when you do high yield. But if you do it with, like, I think with plasma, or yeah, well, definitely with plasma, it'll do one really big really big high yield torpedo. It's slower, but it does a whole lot of damage when it hits. Now the torpedo spread takes your regular torpedoes and spreads it out just like the cannon scatter volley. So let's say you've got 5 ships in front of you. You can hit scatter volley, bam, you hit scatter volley, and you hit torpedo spread at the same time, and then your cannons and your torpedoes are spreading to all of these ships, and you're doing a lot of damage at once. But let's say you got one big ship, battleship maybe you're taking on, then you can hit cannon rapid fire and torpedo high yield at the same time, and the rapid fire will like totally diminish their shields, and then the high yield will finish them off by having a high yield torpedo directly to their hull. So those are the 2 abilities I like to have, and I'm able to do that right now, not with the highest tier abilities that exist out of it, but because of that universal station, and because Tovan Kev is so awesome, he's already got torpedo spread 3. Here's my cannon rapid fire 1, and here's my cannon scatter volley 1. So I've got both cannon abilities, and then here's my both torpedo abilities. Torpedo spread 3, which is going to be really awesome at this level. I mean, a tier 3 ability, and then torpedo high yield 1. So I've got all 4 abilities that I want, plus the tactical team 1. So this is going to be a very powerful Mogai or Valdore or whatever I got. It's going to be really awesome. Now, I am very light on I'm very light on engineering powers, which I'm not happy about. I only have 1 available to me, emergency power to weapons 1. I'm going to leave it at that, because I am firing a lot of cannons and all that, and I like to do that emergency power to weapons. But that means I do not have an engineering hull heal, which is called engineering team. Now, if it ends up that I am dying a lot or getting a lot of damage with my ship, I may change this out in the future. Right now, I'm going to keep it to this, but I may change it if I start taking a lot of damage and need to heal my hull, because really it's beyond hazard emitters. It's the only other thing that can heal my hull on the engineering side. Well, there's a couple on engineering, but there's only like one thing on science that could do that, and that's hazard emitters. So I may need to get hazard emitters now, in fact, so that way I have that. I think I'll do that, actually. Science space. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use Science Team 2 on Satra. Okay. Now, then I only have 2 basically ensign powers available to me, but I guess we'll do hazard emitters, like I said. You know what? At this level of the game, I really don't have room for offensive science powers, so I guess hazard emitters and polarized hull, pretty much what I'm going to use. So polarized hull on Satra, and then hazard emitters on Dadauk. There we go. So now I do have that hull heal with hazard emitters. Not the best, but I got it. At least I got something. And then I got Science Team 2, which will do the shields, and then I got Polarized Hull 1, get out of tractor beams and stuff. That'll protect my ship. That's a good setup right there. I'm happy with that. But now it's time to spend these skill points. Bam, bam, bam. Tovan Kev is maxed out. I'm gonna max out my tactical abilities first, and then we'll just go down from there. 6 of 9. Bam, and that's it. That's all I got available to me. So that sucks. That's all the skill points I have right now I can spend on them. But at least all their powers are there, and Tovan's maxed out on that. Okay, and now I can promote these and get their next ability for my away team. Let's see if I can do that. 6 of 9. Can I promote you? Why, yes I can. Who else do I have? Satra. Can I promote you? No, I need to spend more skill points on you, don't I? Oh, darn. Yes, I need to spend a lot more on you. In Viril. Can I promote you? No, I need to spend more skill points on you as well. Okay, so I cannot promote those two yet. But I will when I can. Now let's look at their let's look at their ground powers now. Well, I've only got these two exposed on Satra, so that's fine. Beryl, she had that going. Now, weapons malfunction, I'm not sure if I want that ability. Let's look at engineering ground. I would rather her make me at this level of the game. Well, when I promote her, she can do phaser turret 2, but right now, since I only got that option, let's let her put down a phaser turret 1. To Beryl, please. There we go. Now she's got a turret she can lay down, and Satra's healing. You're putting down a turret and you're regenerating shields for us. That is good. Now Tovan, tactical ground. Battle strategies 1, photon grenade 2. Don't I have plasma grenade at this level now? Plasma grenade 1. Sub-commander, I should have plasma grenade 2. Oh yeah, let's put that on Tovan. Oh, I can't? Why? Why I not can do that? Because I'm looking at the wrong... Oh, because that's sub-commander power. Durr. Okay. Then, in that case... What do you have? Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire is your firearms when you target your firing range weapon. That will be slowed and have its damage buff. There's a chance the target will also be rooted. There is an effect. That's not bad. That's not bad. Guess we'll leave him with suppressing fire for now. But 6 of 9, I have not done anything. You got sweeping strikes. I think I do remember doing that at least. But I'm going to give you some different stuff. 6 of 9. Let's give you... I just had a weird thought. Let's make 6 of 9, who's my liberated Borg, be like an all-out, in-your-face kind of guy. So he's gonna have sweeping strikes, which allows him to, reach out and do that sweeping strikes, and then lunge. Give him lunge, so he can lunge to them and then do sweeping strikes. See if I can upgrade that sweeping strikes 2. So sub-lieutenant, lieutenant, yes. Sweeping strikes 2. I can upgrade him on that. 6 of 9. And then also give him lunge 2. This is going to be funny. It'll be funny to watch. Hey, I'm in for it. I have never tried this before. So give him sweeping strikes 2 and lunge 2. You can lunge to them and then sweep them off their feet. Now for his little power here, let's give him battle strategies. There. Done. That'd be funny. Or maybe draw fire. Nah. I don't want him to die. Alright. Yeah, that'll be funny. We can watch that in action. Okay. I now have all my ship space powers set. I now have all my away team ground powers set. And of course I don't have any more skill points I can spend on them at this time. Do I have any I can spend on myself? That is a negative. I need more for that. Okay. So I cannot spend anything there. Oh, I do have another trait slot, I remember it said. What do I have here? I've got exotic damage, that's space, covert, that's ground, creative is ground. That's space. So I have space, space, ground, ground, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I can have 2 more spaces and 2 more grounds. I like to just even it out, you know. Accurate. Ooh, I like that. Accurate. Increases ship weapon accuracy. Yes. Let's do that. Good. Plus 10% accuracy for my ship weapons. I love it. Okay, good. All of that is set. See how all this takes time, and I'm not even done yet. But all this time spent will make us be a better character and do well in this game. This is what it takes. This right here is what it takes to succeed, or if you want to succeed. I mean, you don't have to spend all this time and do all this crap, but I'm just saying, if you want to have fun in the game and stuff, this is do all this stuff and you will, because you'll be really awesome. Back at the exchange, because now I need to upgrade my peoples. I want a newer kit. Kit, where are you at? Kit is a cat. Personal equipment, kits. There you go. Science, we'll just look at uncommon for now. What one did I have before? I had bio research. So here's the Mark 6 bio research. It gives me biofilter sweep, hyperonic radiation, stasis field 2, tachya, and harmonic 3. That's nice. Physician is health monitor. I'm not gonna be a healer. My science character is not a healer. I may just go with another. Yeah, I may just go with another bio research for right now. This is a xenobiologist. That's the xenobiologist. Stasis medical tricorder. New. Analyst. Oh yeah, what's that? Let's see. Triage. Sonic pulse. Tachyon harmonic. What do I have right now? I get hyperonic. Well, that's a heal. I'm not going to use triage. Analyst is nice too, but wow, there's a medic one. Someone's selling it for $10 million. I doubt anybody's going to buy that. Alright, yeah, let's just do a Mark 6 bio research. Upgrade whatever. That's cheap. Look how cheap that is. We'll just upgrade it to the next level. And that'll be good. And I have a newer power anyway, biofilter sweep now. My body armor, though, I liked this Dibernium reinforced body armor that mission reward gave me. I'm going to keep it. The shield, personal repulsion shield, I'm going to keep it. It's not Mark 6, but I don't need it. These are good stats, and these are unique shield and body armor. Weapon. This is a rare weapon. It's not bad stats, but let's see what we can get at Mark 6. Just upgrade everybody to something. Personal weapons. Let's see if we can do high density. I like that one. Let's do plasma, high density, beam rifle, Mark 6. There we go. Oh, that's cheap too. I'll just get 4 of them and put them on my people. Well, 5, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and I'll equip all of them with the same weapon. It'll be nice. Keeps everything the same and stuff. Some of these only had Mark III, so yeah, that's a big upgrade anyway. From what they had, that'll be really nice. Do a little bit better on ground here. I'm just going to get standard Mark VI shield and armor for them. I don't even care at this level. I'm just going to do common. I don't even care what it is at this level. Just what if it's, as long as it's Mark VI. That's what I'll get them. 1, 2, 3. These are cheap anyway, only 1,000. 4. Okay, now shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, oh, the fourth one did not come my way. There we go. Now, Satra, you will get that. And that. And you are set. You even have a triple. Good for you. 6 of 9, you will get that. And that. Upgrades all around. You don't have a triple, but that's okay. You will get that. And that. And you have a triple, Tobin. Something to keep you company. And you will get that and that. Okay, now you will see they all have Mark VI armor, Mark VI shield, and Mark VI uncommon weapons. So they are protected enough at this level to do well in ground, not die, and they do have good weapons. So they will help me. They will actually be helpful. And you are not being used on ground. I'm just going to delete all your stuff so that I know that. Now we're almost set. We're almost completely done with this conversion to sub-commander. Let me sell all this crap I have here. Oh wait, this way. And then I'll organize my tray. I hate having a cluttered tray. I like to know where all my buttons are so that I can use my powers. Alright. Sell, 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 sell. Keep the heart paying just in case. We didn't get much energy credits from that. But hey, it's something, right? Still got 3.1 million from selling that other stuff. So we're good. Yay. Traits spent. Skills for me, I cannot spend any more. Skills for my bridge officers, I cannot spend any more. But I got my space powers all set. I got my ground powers all set. Oh man, we are all set. This is going to be fun. Alright, first let me organize my tray down here. Make sure I got all my stuff down here. Biofilter, cardio, got my tribble, my thing. I even have a flashlight I don't need. Hyperonic is down there, right? Yes. That's down there. Stasis field, you're down there. Tachyon harmonic, are you down there? Yes. And tricorder scan, you're there. Yay, all my stuff is there. Okay, so the order though I'm going to hit them in is that, and I'm not going to use you. You're a healer thing, so I'm going to actually put you. I'm going to put actually this here and put this there. I like to put things in the order that I'm going to use them. So for example, hit them with tricorder scan, hit them with the hyperionic radiation, and then this will take their shields away, the tachyon harmonic if I need to. This will hold them in stasis field, and then this will heal me and my bridge officers basically. Biofilter, sweet. Buffs damage resistance and cures toxic physical and mental debuffs for team. Removes toxic physical or mental debuffs for 5 seconds. Plus 18 all damage resistance. So it does have plus 18 all damage resistance. I need to keep that in mind. I can actually use it before I go into battle, and for 15 seconds I'll have some damage resistance. That's useful. Okay, yay. There's my shields. We're at 197, 322 for health. So I got on my ground tray and power set. Yay, let's turn in any DOF missions. Got 8 DOF missions. Wow. Yay. Look at all that stuff. Wow, look at that. Took me way up to here. Now I should have stuff in here. No. Okay. Wow, though, that was a lot. Got some dilithium for that. Woohoo. Okay, that was cool. Where are we on DOF stuff? I haven't even been doing that, but I need to. Yeah, we got a long way to go before to rank 2. Alright, let's go to space and set up my space tray. Yay, space tray. And we'll look at our new ship. Yay, new ship. Oh, that is so sweet. Sweet. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm in awe. I like the fact that I got the blue engines. So that's a little unique. And I like that Riemann look on it. And even though it's the Valdore, I just love the Mogai look better. So we are definitely keeping that on there. Alright, first thing I always do, hit attack mode. Always gonna be in attack mode for power, and then from there I look at what my other power is at. So 110 on weapons, 46 shields, 31 engine, 29 auxiliary. Not a lot of auxiliary, but at this point I'm not using any offensive science powers, so that's okay. I'd rather have that weapon damage. I need to move you over a tad. Now, let's P this thing. Unlock tray. Let's first take everything off and just start with a clean tray. That's the way I roll. I always just clean it off and then add everything in the order that I like to have it. And everyone's got their own order. And they need like a clear all or something would be useful. Alright, brace for impact. I like there. Don't use that. There's my rapid fire 1. My scatter volley. Yeah. Distribute shields. Don't need that stuff. Put that there. That there. Fireworks. Yeah, fireworks. Put it at the end because I don't have my singularity yet, or my whatever it's called. Put my Healy stuff up here. Okay, now here's my special stuff I'm gonna have. Plasma shockwave. To figure out where that's gonna go. Quantum absorptions, nice. Red matter, put you there. Battle cloak, heck yeah. Science team 2. Actually, we'll switch that. Come on. Come on, switch places. There we go. Tactical team. Just my torpedo high yield, so I can use those together, and then torpedo spread. I'll explain all of this in a second. It'll make sense. I promise. Sort of. Alright, now my special warp, my special ability, yeah, we'll leave them right there for now, separate, so that I know what they are. That's plasma shockwave. That's quantum absorption. Actually, we'll put that first then. And then this is the warp shadow. Create warp shadows. I guess it makes it look like other ships are near you, on your side, to the enemy. That's cool. Alright, now I got all my abilities down there. Now I'll explain how I do things here. I like to put my buttons in the order I'm going to press, so I can go press, 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 and then spam the space bar for firing my weapons. I put my rapid fire and I put my high yield together all the time, so that I can do rapid fire, high yield, if I need to take out a single ship like really awesomely. And then if I need to take out a series of ships or a bunch of ships, I can then instead, when this cools down here, I'll show you. I would instead hit cannon scatter volley and torpedo spread. So I like to have those two together like that. And then before I do those two, I always do emergency power to weapons and tactical team 1. So now I can go bam, 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 bam if I want to do rapid fire and high yield, or I can go bam, 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 bam if I want to do a spread of things. That's how I keep it organized in my head. Now at the top part, I always put my Healy abilities, and I always put anything that's going to heal my shields first, and then anything that's going to heal my hull second, and then anything that's going to buff my hull, like polarize, third. And polarize will also get you out of tractor beams. Then like the cloaking device, I put it here at the end because this is my brace for impact, and then this is my evasive maneuvers. And then at the bottom, I put any more like power I have or any unique science abilities. Like I've got sensor scan now, sensor scan 3 in fact, and subnucleonic, so I can target a ship, like let's pretend that's an enemy. I can sensor scan it, and then hit it with the subnucleonic beam. Bam. All in one shot, just like that. Bam, bam. Then if I need more power, I got my red matter. Bam. And if I want to do fireworks and impress everybody, I got fireworks. Now my new abilities with the Singularity Core, these are going to take getting used to because this is new Romulan stuff for me. But we do have our quantum absorption, which I'm still getting used to figuring out what that actually does. And then the plasma shockwave. And then a new ability called warp shadow, and I have no description other than it creates a warp shadow. So I'm going to have to use it in battle and figure out what it does, because we can't use it here, obviously. So I don't know what it does. We'll find out. Now, next thing I need to do is just turn this on real quick. Make sure all my weapons are on auto fire. Always gotta have that. Auto fire, auto fire, auto fire, auto fire, auto fire. Yay. Now we can make that head go bye-bye. Good. Now I'm set. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pound this sucker. Let's look at my stats real quick. I just want to see where we stand up at. Crew recovery rate 50%, alive crew, yeah. Stealth detection 11. I have a 140% power transfer rate, so it's better than 100% at least. 22,000 hull, so I've got the base hull. There's nothing really making my hull better at this point. And shield capacity is 5.9. And I have no resist because I don't have another engineering slot. So I got an okay shield, sort of. 10% bonus accuracy thanks to my trait. Yay! Crit chance 5.5, crit severity 57.5. Not awesome yet, but we'll get there. 3.4 degrees a second. That is where I stand on my stats for right now. Alright, let's see how this thing maneuvers while we're in space right now. Let's do impulse. Oh, sweet. Now the engine contrails are still green, but the engine themselves are blue. So, a little confusing, but hey, let's turn and see how this thing turns. Actually, here's what we'll do. We will orient our ship with Romulus. Okay. Now I'm going to keep the camera steady, and I'm going to turn the ship, and let's see how fast it turns. Okay. That's the turn rate right there. And you are in my way. Alright, so that's the turn rate that you can expect for this ship, kind of like that. Which is not bad. I can bring my cannons to bear fast enough. And of course, if I use evasive maneuvers, well then of course I can just do circles all day and have fun. Yay, look at that. We're having fun. There's my cloak. Awesome. And of course my polarized hull. That looks so sweet with the polarized hull. Look at that. It's like hexagonal looking stop sign things. I don't know. I think that looks sweet. Of course, hazard emitters. Science team. Shields on my... I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go into action. I cannot wait to see this ship in action. The next mission we do, I hope there's a lot of space action, because I really cannot wait. This will be fun. And I'm even set on the ground. I've done a lot of work on my ground team now, so I am set. So that's what it takes, guys. That's pretty much what I do when I hit a new rank for every character. It takes that amount of work and thought and time to, if you want to succeed in this game. You have to really figure out what powers you want to use. You have to train your officers in those powers. You need to skill them up in those powers. You need to, figure out what things you want, what stationed, who you want stationed. You need to figure out the gear you want on your ground. Don't be afraid. You need to upgrade, right? You need to upgrade their weapons and shields and stuff. Don't leave your bridge crew just hanging there. They are an important part of your team, and they will back you up on the ground. You don't want them to die. You want them to help you. And then don't forget to buff yourself up with new shields, armor, kits. Very important. Keep upgrading those kits, because you'll have new powers and new abilities and things. Very important. Hit P. Make sure you bring all your powers down into your power tray. Organize your power tray and your HUD. You want it to be clean and readable, and you want to know what buttons you're pushing when, and in what order to push the buttons, and for whatever thing you need to push buttons for. If you've got a ton of ships out there, well, you want some scatter volley, and you want some torpedo spread. Or if you've got just one big battleship, well, you want rapid fire, or torpedo high yield. Or if you're using beams, you want beam overload. And if you got a lot of ships with beams, the thing to do is fire at will. So you want to know when to use those powers. So you got to look at it. It's very important. Spend your skill points, spend your bridge officer skill points, go through all your gear, sell all your stuff in your inventory, spend time customizing your ship, customizing your character like this, and you'll have a fun time in stow. So this has been a very long video, but I hope it has been helpful to you all, and now I am all set for the first mission, or the next mission, and it will be a whole lot of fun. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next.